Hello, loves. How are you doing? Hanson, what are you buying to recycle your check? Is it the Black Friday deals? What is it? I don't know. Hi, Stephanie, sweetie. Nice to see you, my love. Hello, Hanson. Hello, Gazelle. Nice to see you too, sweetie pie. If Mimi is around, hi to you, my beautiful Mimi. I am just going to put a little bit of a list. I'm going to start with you, my beautiful Stephanie. How's everybody doing? And I hope that you had a good day. Give me just one tiny second. I'm going to put everything up to date, but Stephanie is going to be first on up. So just one moment. We will leave a timestamp for Julie because she is currently not here, and I know that she is not. So here we go. Hold on. All right. Okay. So, and I also have a Love Shine. And we have Big Cleo. All right. Here we go. A happy Thanksgiving weekend to everybody, sweetie pies. Let's move on forward with it. So, we're going to start this off with our beautiful Stephanie. Hi, sweetie. You haven't been first in a while. You're first tonight, my love. Hi, Big Cleo. How are you doing, sweetie? Yes, happy Thanksgiving, my love. My Thanksgiving was in October. It's already done with, but I'll take a second one. So Stephanie, here we go. My beautiful Big Cleo, you are on up. Hold on. I have 1, I have 2, I have 3, I have 4, and I have 5. You are fourth, my love. So if you want to come back in about 15 minutes, it'll be your turn. Otherwise, we will leave you a timestamp, love. And I'm just going to go over here. Thank you, Gazelle. Thank you, sweetie. And thank you also, my beautiful Just Janelle. Now, I have everybody's questions on exception of Gazelle. So Gazelle, I'm definitely going to need you to be here to post your question, or if you want to wait or send it by email, or if you're going to type it right away, let me know so we don't lose it, okay? Thank you, my beautiful Big Cleo love. So with no further ado, let's not make you guys wait too long. Everybody hates to wait, so here we go. I don't like to wait. Honestly, I don't. Okay. I'm gonna go over here. And here we go. And you have 2 questions. So the first one is that one. And what is he up to tonight? Any birthday plans? We're gonna go and see that also. And so Stephanie, here we go. Let's do this, let's do that, and let's do this. And you are currently going to be, right before I start talking, I'm going to put you at 4 minutes to be safe, and Julie's next. You want to know what's going on while you're here? I can't answer that question. I'll try to answer as best as I can, but I can't really give you the answers. If I give you the answers, then what's the point? But I'll tell you what I can see. I'll tell you what I can do, okay? Hold on. That would be way too easy. Imagine. Okay, so, beautiful Stephanie, we are going to start off with your first questions. Which is right over here. So there's definitely a lot of energetic sensitivity that is into the air at this moment. Now, the reason being is because of the very deep type of soul connection that you do have with him. That's why you're feeling this at this moment. Oh, look at my kitty cat. My kitty cat. Sweet. Oh, jeez. My kitty cat likes to roam around here. Today, Kitty Cat thought it was really, really fun to look outside the window to try to catch the snowflakes. I don't know. They were really big snowflakes. All right. So that being said, what do we have for you? All right, love. Now, I know that today you're probably feeling sad. You're probably feeling a little bit kind of disconnected by all of this, but I kind of feel like that's your intuition that's picking up onto the energy shift that's happening between the both of you. Now, is he actually feeling this shift too? I do feel like his energy does show that he feels your distance emotionally. Even if you two don't speak deeply, let's say today, because I don't necessarily feel like that's going to be happening, he can still sense that something is different. It's not the same energy that is into the air. He feels that there is something that is reflective, something that is sentimental, something that's a little bit heavier today that usually is not necessarily present into this day for him. So I feel like he's thinking about you more than what you do realize. I still see him sticking into his energy, so still staying into the energy of stagnation that he is into. But I feel like he's asking himself, why is he stuck into this energy? Why did he choose this type of energy? Did he do something wrong? Are you losing interest? So I kind of feel like into a certain way, maybe these are some questions that you could be asking yourself too, like, why are we like this? What happened to bring us here? What could I do? Is he losing interest? Am I losing interest? Where are we going from here? These are all different type of questions that you could be asking in different forms and variations that I feel like he's asking on his side in his own variations, if you will. But it comes back to the same place of both of you guys wondering into the unison, what's happening with this? What are we actually battling for? What are we doing within this? Because, well, there is still love and there is still a desire to connect, but there's no actual movement. So is he feeling it that way too? I will say yes. I feel like his energy at this moment is one where we still have that very deep connection. We still have a very strong attraction. We do have that emotional pull that is there, but he's also kind of afraid of the vulnerability. So there's anxiety around getting close or not quite being enough for you. Those are two different types of anxieties. One, being a little bit too close. Second, not being able to be enough for you. So he cares for you. He values the connection. He thinks about the both of you, but he tries to kind of hide how strongly he actually does feel. So he's drawn to you into a way that is completely different than others. With you, it's more meaningful. It's more spiritual. It's more real. And those are actually those elements that really, really do scare him. So I feel like at this moment, his intentions, yes, they are silent, but they are sincere into their silence. I feel like he does want to build something slowly and carefully. I feel like he is trying, he doesn't want to rush. He doesn't want to play games. He wants to be able to understand the connection and really just grow it step by step. So yes, he sees potential, and yes, he wants to move towards with something probably that's going to be real into the future, but he needs to align everything together. And there's a lot of work into that. Is he going to be able to kind of put that all in together and manage it? That's a different question. But is there the want and the desire to actually act upon it? I will say yes. So I feel like your sadness today is not something that's random. It's something that's into the energetic connection. It's into a little bit of that emotional telepathy, if you will. So you're both processing those feelings and those fears and those hopes, but you're like both processing them at the same time. So he feels you. He doesn't want to lose the connection. You feel him. You don't want to lose the connection. So this is something that is very genuine. The intention is there, even if it's not expressed or it's expressed in a very, very slow kind of a way. So the connection is not, I'm not going to say the connection is fading. I'm going to say the connection is transforming. That's what I'm seeing in regards to it. If we go towards your second question where you're wondering, what is he up to tonight? And does he have any birthday plans? Up next, by the way, is Julie and Loveshine. So Loveshine, if you are here, you can post your questions, my love. And if you're not, I know what they are. So here we go, and thank you everybody for waiting so patiently. Alrighty, so I do have our Princess of Wands. I do have our Fool popping on through. I do also have our King of Wands, followed by our Empress. And I do also have our Judgment. Honestly, I feel like tonight we're a little bit more, I'm not saying he's not going out, I'm not doing no. I do feel like he is going to be going out with some friends, but I feel like it's going to be something a little bit more low-key. I feel like he is still going to be reflective upon the connections. So yes, I do feel like he's going out with friends. I do feel like he's socially going to be busy. But I don't feel like there's anything. I don't feel like it's a family thing, though. I really do feel like it's more friends, like close friends. But I don't feel like there's anything wild or loud that's happening. I still see him being very, I'm going to say, he doesn't, the way that I'm seeing it is he's going on out and he's going to have, a good time with his friends. But it's like if his first motivation is not necessarily there because he's very, very reflective. So it's almost like if he needs a little bit of a boost to kind of push him out the door. And once he's out the door, everything is correct. So I feel like there's a lot of things that are heavy into his heart at this moment. But yes, he is definitely going to be going on out. And I do feel like it was planned, even though he doesn't necessarily feel like it all too much. It's not a big dinner or anything of the such. I feel like it's just a couple close friends are going to go and celebrate. They're going to have a couple drinks. That's pretty much what is going to be what it is. So nothing much more, my love. Hi, Sean. Hi, Diane. Nice to see you. Hi, Sweetie Pie. Thank you so very much. Questions in PayPal. We shall definitely leave you a timestamp, Sweetie Pie. Thank you, my love. I do not like these handles. I don't. Lilith is not here with us tonight. She's going to be back on Monday. Yeah, she's back on Monday. The team is Juanson and I tonight. So my beautiful, I'm sending you much love, sweetie. I really am. You've got this, my beautiful. You do, Stephanie. Know that he is thinking about you, that you are still always onto his mind. You're not going anywhere. I'm going to go and get our beautiful Julie's questions. So this is going to be for Julie. I'm just going to delete all the stuff that is not necessary over here. Okay. Love Shine, you are next. So let us know if you're around. Okay, dokie. I didn't put a timestamp. Timestamp's going to be at Pete Gray's. Hi, sweetie. Nice to see you, my love. Here we go. Pete Gray's, sweet love. You're going to be on up, my sweetie pie. Probably in about 20 minutes or so, okay? So if you want to leave and come back, it's good. I will leave you a timestamp either way. So if ever I do call out your name and you're not here, you can go after the live and you will have a timestamp with your name and your time. But I just want to let you know if you want to kind of skip on out, do something else, come on back. In about 20-25 minutes, I'll be with you, sweetie. Thank you so very much, my love. You think so, Gazelle? You're such a sweetie pie. I appreciate it. You're a sweetie pie. Thank you, my love. All right. So we do have over here, Julie, sweetie. I know that you're all the way up into the air, my love. I know that you're going back home at this moment. Absolutely, Pete. Well, Pete Grace, I shall say. Thank you, sweetie, and thank you for the compliment, Gazelle. I'm going to send you many beautiful hearts. All right. So, Julie, I know. It's difficult. Okay, first of all, I know that you're already up and in the air, so I hope the flight is going well. Hope everything is going okay. But I know this is exactly what alignment feels like. It's choosing yourself. And this is exactly what you're doing. So you're staying grounded. You're letting the divine, really just the divine timing unfold, but without chasing, which is beautiful. And it's so difficult. Nobody talks about those struggles, but it is so difficult to remain silent, to do nothing, to just kind of listen, to wait, to see how the energy is going to bring on through. It's one of the most difficult things. So you're moving into a new cycle, like we saw earlier into your reading. Everything that you're feeling is really kind of coming on in to confirm that there is deep healing, and that there is, like I said, that level into the spirituality, that level, that spiritual graduation that is going on up. So I kind of feel like I want to give you one of those graduation hats for the karmic cycles that you're releasing. But okay, Mike's realization and how he feels about having to step forward, which is something that's super, super, super scary for him. What I will say is this. The energy does show that he is understanding now that he wants this relationship to grow. And he's understanding that if he wants it to grow, he's going to have to take that lead. And again, to take that chariot and to move on forward. Ooh la la. So he knows that he has to take the lead to pursue you. Now this realization is making him feel a little bit pressured. Not into a negative way. Like, this is pressure, and it's not even pressure upon you. You're not bringing this pressure upon him. So I don't want you to think that, oh my God, what have I? No. This has nothing to do with you. It has all to do with him. So this realization coming from him is making himself feel like he is pressured, because he feels like there's a mix of responsibility, of excitement, and also a little bit of that masculine kind of activation. So emotionally, he's proud of himself for recognizing what needs to be done. I feel like he is excited about the idea of coming towards you instead of staying passive. But I also feel like he's a little bit nervous because he wants to do it right. He doesn't want to be rushed. He doesn't want to be sloppy. So he's not scared of the responsibility, but he's adjusting to the idea of preparing himself internally. So he's thinking, I need to step this up. She deserves real effort. And you know what? I can do this. And yes, he can do it. So there's no panic energy into this. There's only determination, and there's that desire to kind of rise to that level that you have shown him. And you have shown him the best ways. And I was going to say the best way to arise, but I'm not going to get into that because Hanson's going to stick me in a box. So you've shown him. He knows what he needs to do, and he knows how he needs to do it. Now he just has to kind of activate himself and make things happen. Yeah, we just want to give him like those Duracell little batteries and make him go forever and never stop. Again, I want to stick myself into a box, but I shall not. Hanson, you heard nothing, and if you did, I'm really just talking about Duracell batteries. That being said, let's continue over here. His readiness. Is his readiness something that is only energetic altogether, or is he physically ready to? I feel like the actual problem over here is more something that is onto an energetic level than something is onto the physical level. Because the physical level, it is there. You know, you've got the attraction, you've got this, you got to move on forward. But it's not the arms and the legs that are having problems moving forward. It's the internal blockages that are coming from within him. So I feel as though he is not only thinking necessarily about the movement, because it's not just a one directional kind of a thing. He is planning the actual physical action. Therefore, we do have both elements that are coming into play. So he is shifting from the reflection to the execution, but he's also been kind of quiet because I feel like he's been gathering the courage and the words and his plan all together. And that's a lot of work. He doesn't want to come on in really casually because he wants to do this with intention. He wants to do it with clarity, but he also wants to be able to do it with direction. So you need to look at his silence at this moment as being a preparation kind of a place. It's not an avoidance. I'm preparing myself. I'm getting ready. So he's physically ready into the sense that he knows that he needs to show up. He's preparing to initiate more communication, and the movement is building and kind of gaining momentum. Slowly by slowly, one little step at a time. So the energy does feel like he's right onto the edge of that reaching on out. But once he reaches on out, communication is going to become more consistent. And it's also going to become much more meaningful. So basically, again, what you need to know is your silence is not pushing him away. It's shifting him into that action mode. And he sees your worth more, well, clearer than ever, I'll put it that way. And he's stepping into that version of himself that can meet you, but at your level. So Spirit is saying this masculine is, well, the masculine within him is awakening. Stay steady because the breakthrough is forming, but your patience is also producing a certain amount of transformation. So yes, he is coming, but he wants to come correctly. So my love, I will say safe travels, safe landing, safe return on back home. And I'll see you a little bit later. Sending much love your way, and have yourself some sweet dreams, especially after all that trip and everything you've been through. Alrighty. Let me go and see over here. I don't know what you're talking about with your trolls there, Juanson. Oh my dear gosh. I swear did I write the timestamp? Did I do it into the actual live? Yeah. Did I? I don't know. Oh, Gazelle, I do past readings. I do a lot of things. Oh, you're shopping for more cards. Oh, I know, Hanson. I know. Seriously. It's not an easy thing. Yeah. Hi, Big Cleo. Here to you early, my love, but I will be with you soon. Now, Julie, I know, will forgive my soul. I'm going to put Julie like around, I don't know, I'm going to say 14 minutes because I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did with the timestamp, honestly. Okay, so Love Shine, I do not see you here at this moment in time, sweetie pie, so I'm going to put you at 22 minutes because I don't know where you're at. Yeah, you're here. I'm shopping. I know. So Love Shine is next, and then we're going to go and see you, Big Cleo. So you're next after Love Shine, sweetie. I'll be with you in just a few moments, and you do not have to retype your questions, love, because I already have everything I need into PayPal. Actually, I'm going to go and look at it. Oh, there you go. Hey, sweetie. I am with you at this moment. Let's go see what we've got for you. When should you come back? Hold on. After that, I have Big Cleo, I have Mimi, and then you're going to be next. I'm going to say maybe 10-15 minutes maximum, sweetie. Maximum. It'll be your turn, okay? I still have 2 other readings before yours, my love. Yeah. All right. I'll see you soon, sweetie. You have time to go, I don't know, bathroom break, get a drink, do a little jog. Okay, so King of Cups over here. In regards to the wife, what I'm going to say is going to be the following over here, sweetie. I don't know. I think I cut myself. I don't even know how. Anywho, in regards to the wife, we have the King of Cups in reverse position, who is right over here. We also have the fact that we're not leaving, so he's not going anywhere. And we have our 8 of Pentacles. So it's a little bit like if, I'm not going to say they're fighting. I don't see fights. I don't see any arguments. I don't see anything of such. But I do see an energy of things being, I'm not going to say neutral. I don't feel like they're neutral. I'm going to say kind of boring, not really putting effort into it, not feeling lovey-dovey or anything of the such. So in regards to the wife, I feel like we're into a place where things are very neutral, kind of a zone. Yeah, not much happening. Oh, what is that? You sent me, are you going to go have an egg? You're going to go have breakfast? With that little birdie. I don't feel like you're going to eat an egg. All right, okay, you're gonna go have a snack? I don't know. That sounds bad, doesn't it? Oh, geez. I'm gonna stop talking right away. All right, I'll see you soon. Yeah, I know that's good. It's all good. Or are you doing Liz while I cut my finger by accident and baptize your cars? That's true. She did that, eh? She's hilarious. No, I don't have no blood. No, there's no blood. But I don't know. I felt like a sting, but I don't know. I don't see anything. I'm going to say it's a sting in my head. I'm fine. It's gone. I don't know. No, I usually don't baptize my cars with blood nonetheless. Oh my God. Sounds like such a vampire thing, right? Oh, I saw somebody there. What was it? Yeah, listen to this. There is somebody, not into my actual town, but into the town close to mine, in Quebec somewhere, okay? And this person goes to houses to, I don't know if they're a nurse. I don't know what it is. It's somebody who was like spotted. And their car is like full of their publicity for whatever service they offer, but they go to the house and they like do your, not your vaccinations, they take blood from you. Is it blood work for if you think you're ill or something? I would think so, but I don't know. Point being is they do blood work and they come all the way to your place to do that work, yet their license plate is called Vampire. I thought it was hilarious. How weird is that, right? So you're like, what is this person really? Is it really a nurse or it's some type of vampire taking your liquids? We don't know. Whoever this is, if they are a nurse and they're not a vampire, they really have like, yeah, they like black comedy. All right, so here we go. Yeah, okay, so Ace of Swords passing on through over here, followed out by our Queen of Pentacles, and we do also have our Nine of Cups. So, Sweetie Pie, look, he has ideas with you, my beautiful love shine. Things are much better with you. They are, but you're probably seeing that he probably doesn't have all that much time to spend with you at this moment in time. He wants to be able to spend more time, trying to find some new times or more times. So I'm going to say trying to do more by you, but feeling like he's not doing enough for you. But I still feel like his energy is down. I still don't feel like I don't feel like he's where he used to be a week or 2 weeks ago. So if he is, he could probably still be having some issues like we talked about last time. It doesn't really seem to be all that fixed. But the love is there and the want to spend some time with you is there also. And I don't see any actual issues or problems. I just feel like his energy is one that is very reserved to him, but he wants to be able to spend more time with you. I just don't feel his energy being super up and giddy and excited. Yeah. I guess so, Hanson. I guess so. Like, I like it. I think it's great. But at the same time, would I actually ask that person to come over to my place for blood work? Probably not. Just saying. I'd probably go to the hospital. All right. So what does he want to say that he is not saying to you? I don't know. It's just kind of weird, ain't it? There are some people out there. There are some people out there who will collect for that reason. It's okay if you want to donate for that reason. I don't know. I do have a rare blood type, so maybe vampires could like that. I don't know. All right, Nine of Cups. Followed by your Seven of Cups. So what is he actually not saying that he wants to say to you? Oh my God. Hanson, you've got an axe coming at you. Our blood magic. Oh my God. Yeah, I never even thought about that one. Okay, Sweetie Pie, what's he not saying that he actually wants to say? We do have our Ten of Cups. We do also have our beautiful little Six of Cups over here. He wants to be able to spend more time with you. He wants to be able to do more activities with you, not just your usual activities or where you guys actually spend time together, let's say into something that is more personal or private, but actually wants to be able to do a variety of different type of activities with you. He wants to be able to open on up towards you a little bit more also. Wants to be able to tell you a little bit more about what's going on into his life, but sometimes I feel like his ego is kind of holding some things back. But he wants to be able to do it, so hopefully he'll be able to do that. That is just going to make your connection a little bit stronger altogether. And let's go and see into his love messages. Big Cleo, you're next, my love, if you're around. If you're not around, you're still next. It doesn't change anything. You're still next into the list. All right. Here we go. King of Wands, reverse position. I do have our Hierophant. I still have him not doing all that much action. But again, his not too much action is not because he doesn't want to, because his final outcome is the King of Cups. So he is wanting to be that, is a Knight of Cups, sorry. He is wanting to be the one who is delivering you the love, who's coming towards you. So I'm going to say, at this moment in time, I feel as though what he's going through is something that is mostly temporary, probably going to last about 3-4 weeks. Going to see his energy level kind of get higher back on up, and he's going to be a little bit back into his normal patterns, but he's really kind of excited to get back to it, because I feel as though he wants to show to you that he truly does love you and care for you. And I feel like he hasn't really necessarily been able to, or hasn't shown you as much as he would normally. So he's looking to go back to a certain normality with you, or a better normality. We'll put it that way. Oh my God. Sean's got an axe and a pick, ice pick. I don't know what it is. Now it's kind of looking like silver, the Sharon Stone thing. Yeah, it's looking like a horror movie here, guys. All right, no more axes or anything towards our dear Juanson, please. Juanson is simply trying to keep the chat nice and clear, functional, no spamming whatsoever. He's being the angel of the chat like he usually is. No more axes towards our beautiful Juanson, please. No more ice picks towards our beautiful Juanson. The only thing you can send on out to Juanson is love and hugs. That's it. That's all. Nothing else will be available or possible, or else I will get upset. All right, so, yeah. But no, he's getting better. He's getting better, sweetie. He is. All right, Big Cleo, you're going to be on up next. Big Cleo is going to be at 33 minutes. And I skipped Mimi into all of this. What did I do with Mimi? I didn't answer Mimi. Mimi's next, followed up by Gazelle. Yeah, okay, I got you, Big Cleo. Let me just go and get to your questions over here, sweetie. So Mimi's next. I gotta answer Mimi. I didn't. I skipped her, poor sweetie pie. She's not here, so she'll never know. But point being, I still skipped her. Hold on. All right. I got way too implicated into the axes and vampire stories. I don't know. It doesn't take all that much to make my energy go somewhere else now, doesn't it? All right, and that is going to be for our beautiful Emily. That is perfect. Okay. Big Cleo. Here we go, sweetie. Everything is still good into the list, okay? So, did P see your current story? Let's go see. Maybe lurking? She could be lurking, but I don't think she is. And if she is, I'll say I'm sorry with big pouty eyes. She'll forgive me. Don't worry about it, Sean, but please, I would still prefer no axes being thrown at Juanson. Yeah, we love Juanson. He's a sweetie pie. He's a sweet angel, beautiful soul. He only deserves hearts and love and hugs and angelic emotions. Although he does love Halloween, he also loves love. So here we go. Yeah, you're the only one who can throw the axes. Yeah, she'll understand. She'll understand. She will. We'll chit chat about it and we'll send each other beautiful flower pictures and she'll be okay. All right, so Big Cleo. Big Cleo, you are at 35 minutes. I put 33, but I lied. I fixed it. 35. Now, did he see? Not much, sweetie. Not much. Not really. No. I want him to, but I feel as though it is a no. Now, I'm not going to be looking into the chat at the moment. I'm just really going to go into PayPal. Oh, there you go, Sean. That's better, sweetie. Thank you, love. But I have to say, Quanson doesn't drink beer. You're better to send him, I don't know, a pasta dish. A hot chocolate. Okay, so did he see your current Facebook story? And how about the current one is going to be a no. It's going to be a no for me at this moment. I have our King of Wands over here. So I have our Hermit. And I also have our Two of Swords. So I'm not going to say it's going to be an ultimate no that he's never going to see it, but has he seen it at this point in time as I am doing the reading for you? He has not. Is there a possibility of him looking at it? There is. Let's go and take some cards out and see what's going to be happening with that possibility onto our Two of Swords. What do we got? Yeah. Honestly, I feel like he has a lot of things that are moving on at this moment, and he really just hasn't had the chance or the occasion to do so. I do feel as though he will be seeing it. I'm going to say either tomorrow, I'll say within the following 48 hours, he will be able to see that story. But at this moment in time, as we are speaking, to correctly answer, it is a no. How about the immediate last one that we're going to go and see at this moment? The immediate last one, I do have our King of Wands. I also do have our Ten of Pentacles. And I have our Three of Swords. The immediate last one is going to be a yes because of our King of Wands who did the action. Therefore, I'm not going to say, though, that we went and looked at it and saw it multiple times. But we did see it. It is a yes. Does P know that you're into a city now? You go into a city every once in a while, don't you? You do. I don't know how far a city is. 20, 25 minutes? Maybe an hour? An hour maximum. All right. So does P know that you are into a city at this moment? I do have our Eight of Cups. I do have our Ten of Cups. And I do also have our King of Cups. That's going to be a yes. Look at our beautiful movement. This would be you moving to his city. Our Ten of Cups and our King of Cups. So does he know it is a yes? 100%. What are his feelings and intentions towards you at this moment? Feelings and intentions towards you at this moment. My kitty cat. Jeez. He leaves a lot of hair, doesn't he? He's leaving clobs of hair, my little Max. All right. That's just traces that he's been here and he's not supposed to. Okay, so his feelings and intentions towards you now. Our Magician is there, our Nine of Pentacles. Now, our Magician is stating that he wants to be able to make some movements towards you, that he has all the necessary to do so. So he's got the psychological part, he's got the emotional part. If he wants to, he can. All right, so he has everything that is necessary over here. What I do, however, see over here, though, is our Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is actually showing that we're into a place where he doesn't know exactly how you feel. Like, he's not 100% about what you feel towards him. Therefore, he believes that you would bring him a lot of happiness and a lot of goodness, but he's not 100% about what you feel. So that's a little bit kind of hindering his magician act over here, which is what is actually keeping him a little bit stagnant. So I feel like his intentions, if he knew a little bit clearer what exactly it is that you wanted, it would be easier for him to move on forward towards you. But he's a little bit unsure at this moment, so he needs a little bit of reassurance, or he needs a little bit more time to make sure that his movement is going to be accepted and not denied. He doesn't want to be turned down. His ego would be hurt. So at this moment, his intentions are more a little bit onto neutral side, a neutral positive, into the way that if he knew, he would, but since he doesn't quite know, he's staying a little bit into the neutral, trying to get a little bit more information. His feelings, great, beautiful intentions. I'm not going to talk about great love or anything of the such, but we do believe that we could be good together. We do believe that there could be something happening between us, that you guys could get along really well and actually develop something. So the intentions are there. We just need a little bit more information, a little bit more time. Now, is this going to work out into the future, even if not right now at this moment? I'm going to go and look into the chat at the moment. Okay, I'm not looking at this moment. I'm into your questions. So if there's anything that you're saying that I'm not answering, I'm not ignoring you. I'm just not there. Hold on. So is this going to work out into the future, even if not at this moment? King of Wands is able to do so. I told you with the Magician a few seconds ago. He's able to do it. What's going to be important is for you guys to show a little bit more of your wants, of your desires, and all those things. If you're able to do so, then he will do it. He will make it happen. But it's going to be important to do that. So what's missing into the elements over here is the knowledge that there is a great want and interest into this relationship. With that knowledge, you're good. The King of Wands is going to make his moves along with our Knight of Swords, because he's already thinking about it. He's just missing a little bits and informations here and there. Give it a little bit more time, it shall happen. However, I do have to say, if we do not have any clarity, he is not going to come towards you blank, not knowing absolutely what you want, what you desire, or anything of the such, and make a demand. He's going to need a little bit more information. He's going to need a little bit more incisiveness. You can't quite say that. He's going to need a little bit more information to help him to move on forward, to give him that information that he needs to come on clear, believe into what he's doing, and know that he's going to get a yes. So this could be done through different type of messaging that you could do towards him, different kind of ways like that, without necessarily outwardly saying what it is and know what you desire. But you could definitely show yourself in different type of angles that could let him know that you truly are interested in something that is deeper with him. That's going to be what's truly important at this moment. No more than an hour. Okay, that's what I'm thinking. Cuba? What's about Cuba? Ooh, a Cuba. A Cuba sounds good too. A Cuba? Oh, why not? A Cuba drink? Like a Cuba Libre? Oh, well, then he's not going to be able to see it if your story only lasts 24 hours. Oh, it's more than an hour. Oh, okay. You said no more than an hour, and then you said it's more than an hour. Any hoot. The distance doesn't really change all that much. Can I redo the first question? The first question about the story it is. The first question about the story. Hold on. Do I see? No, he did not look at it. What I added was information. Did he look at your story? He did not look at your story. I will go and redo it. What I added was information saying that possibly he would be able to see it a little bit later on. That being said, if you're not going to post it, or if it's just a story that is there 24 hours and not going to do anything with it, then he's not going to be able to see it. But as for the did he see it? No. Two of Wands popping on through, along with our Seven of Pentacles and our Hanged Man in changing positions. So did he see your story? The answer will remain the same. He has not seen your story at this moment in time. Mimi, I'm just going to go into my email. Just one little second, sweetie. I'm going to put you at 45 minutes. So, Mimi, I'm going to put an arrow over here at 45 minutes. Gazao, you want to know what your life purpose is, right? Hold on, sweetie. Thank you everybody for waiting so patiently, and I will be with you guys in just a few moments. So Gazelle is next, followed out by Just Janelle. Then we're going to go and see Emily, and we're going to go and see Pete Grace. That is the list that I have currently at this moment. Once I'm going to say same time, same thing. So 10:30 is going to be it for us tonight, my sweetie pie. And then you can put your little poison hands. All right, so here we go. Here we go. Voila. So, just one second. All right. Me. How are you doing, sweetie? So guys, I'll just let us know if you're still here, sweetie. You had your snack. You're relaxed. Here we go. So you had a dream. I don't have dreams often. I'm actually glad I don't have dreams often. No, it's not that I don't have dreams. I have dreams all the time. I just don't remember them. Yeah, I don't sleep a lot, and when I sleep, I really do sleep, so I don't have all that many dreams. Yeah, I did have a dream the other day. I woke up upset. I woke up upset at Alex. I was upset at him. I forgot to tell him about it. I did. Like, I talked with him, went to bed, blah, 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 blah. I don't know. I had some type of dream. Woke up upset at him. You know, those dreams, you wake up, you're upset at your partner. They didn't do anything. That's it. I forgot to tell him I was upset at him. I don't even remember what my dream was anymore. Anyways, point being, I'm kind of glad I don't remember my dreams is pretty much where this is going from. So my beautiful love. The dream actually feels like it's more of a soul recognition kind of a moment thing. So not just a physical Mr. Harry, but the deeper version of himself. So when you dream of somebody into that kind of a way, it's usually because your souls are a little bit meeting onto that higher plane, where there is ego, where there is silence, and where distance, so ego, silence, and distance, it's like they don't exist. Imagine, would that not be the most beautiful world altogether? Nobody's got ego. Nobody keeps the silence. Nobody keeps the distance. Oh my God, life would be easier. Anyhow, it's like if his higher self is visiting to kind of connect, to kind of comfort, to kind of check on in. So I'm going to say his current thoughts and feelings yesterday and today. I'm picking up that, yes, he has been thinking about you recently, but especially when he is alone. It doesn't happen all that often that he's alone, but when he's alone or late at night, and there is a sense of missing your presence, your energy, and the comfort that you do bring towards him. I feel like he's doing a lot of that internal, if you will, reflection. And right now, I feel like his emotions feel like there's a lot of curiosity about you, like what you're doing. There's that soft longing. There's that regret about how things were actually kind of left. But there's also that confusion about how to approach, or if he should even approach. So he feels your energy very strongly, even if he doesn't necessarily reach out. And you're right. I mean, don't hold it. I do not want you to hold expectations. I don't, because I don't want you to be hurt. I know how he is. So let the universe do what it needs to do. Let it do its own timing. The emotional cord is still very much active, but it's active, but there's no movement. It's there because you're each thinking about each other, but there's no actual movement that is possible. So it's more hurt than anything else. So I would prefer for that to actually just, like an umbilical cord, you cut the cord and it is what it is. to cut the cord with somebody doesn't mean you no longer love, doesn't mean you no longer think, it doesn't mean you no longer care. It means that person is no longer good for you into your life, and that you need to heal, to think, to move on forward, to get your happiness and everything as such. It doesn't mean that it's forgotten, and it doesn't mean that they're not important. It just means that you need to find yourself. And I feel as though that's what I'm gathering from this. He cannot give you what it is that you need. He can't give you what it is that you want. And he's not going to be able to do it for at least the following few years. That's if nothing actually changes. I definitely don't want you to be hanging around and waiting for him for years in sadness or frustration or in question marks within your mind. I don't want that for you. I want you to be happy. I want you to be good. So anyhow, that's what I have to say towards it. About your family, sweetie, I do see some improvement coming on in. I do see some strength. I do see more communication, but I do see more, I'm going to say, harmony. Something positive around home and family support is going to be coming on in. And it feels like there's a relief, like it's a shift that brings more peace. This is coming around December or January, so it's coming up soon. And I feel like somebody into your family is going to open on up slowly, emotionally, but things are going to soften kind of on up. Is there anything nice coming? You've got health, my love. That is beautiful. New emotional clarity, lightness, a certain momentum. There's a financial, there's a career improvement that's going to be coming into your way, and that is going to be able to give you a sense of freedom. I feel like you're stepping into a luckier cycle where your energy is, yes, rising. And I feel like something that you've been waiting for is finally going to move on in towards you. So, yeah. What are X's thoughts right now? It's life choices. It's directions. There's reflections. There's planning energy. There's trying to figure out what the next steps are, what the future decisions are. And you may come to mind, every once in a while here and there, but their focus is mainly onto more practical kind of matters. So I'm going to say into the next month to the next year, which is pretty much what the next month, right? Your love, your heart will feel a little bit better. Will feel a little bit more at ease. New cycles are going to be coming towards you that will bring more stability, more emotional healing, more growth, more opportunities, new connections, different type of supports are going to be entering into your life also. So I feel like the following year for you is going to be one that's going to bring a lot of rebirth. So I'm going to call it the rebirth year for you, or the rebirth season of winter time. Okay, winter for me. It's not winter all over the place. So the universe is kind of clearing the odes so that you can receive the better on in. So, yeah, that's what I got for you, my sweet love. I know I'm harsh, but I love you. I am going to give you, however, some messages from you know who. I'm working on to it. Here we go. Okay, and I do want to mention on through that the list is still there and correct. Gazelle is next, just Janelle, Emily, and Pete Grace. Messages coming on through is, I miss the way that your presence calmed me. You're still the first thought that hits me unexpectedly. I wish I could tell you how much I care for you, but without having the fear. And your energy still lingers around me because I do feel you. What are they, Juanson? Send them to me. Send them to me, please, by Messenger. I'm curious. What are they, my love? Let me know what they are, sweetie. I want to know. Well, send them in Messenger or by email. I'm curious. Let me know. Gazelle, you're next, my love. Here we go. Yeah, I want to know. I want to know everything about you. All the way to the Buona Lita, the old mama's hot chocolate. Okay, so what are you doing here? What are you doing here is what you want to know, right? What the heck are you doing here? You're being a sweetie pie is what you're doing here. I am going to put you a timestamp. Not because I want to give a cramp to Hwanson's hand, just because. Okay. So, I'm going to tell you, okay, here we go. So you want to know, what are you doing here and what's coming your way? We'll put it that way. I feel like that makes more sense. Okay. Hi, Joy. No, it's all good, sweetie. I got you. You want to know why everything bad happens. Oh, anything that bad happens for a reason. It sucks, Gazelle. It sucks. Bad things happen in life for a reason. Before I get into your reading, just for the chitty chatty, and thank you, my beautiful Joy, and thank you, Big Cleo. Yeah, good night, Diane. Good night, Sean, sweetie. Life is a curious kind of a place. Yeah, and I have to say, it always depends on how you see things. If you wake up into the morning and you think to yourself, oh, another day. Well, that's a perspective, ain't it? If you wake up and you think to yourself and say, okay, today, what am I going to do today? Find yourself one new thing every single day. One thing. I don't care what it is. You go for a walk into the woods. You walk 2 minutes instead of walking no minutes. You make that phone call to a friend you haven't made into a long time. Or you call your mom or your dad. Maybe you don't talk to them all the time. Maybe you sit down, you watch TV for 30 minutes because you never do it. Maybe you go to spa. Maybe you take a nice long shower because you never do. And oh my God, that feels so good. Maybe you read a book. I don't care what it is, but find yourself one good thing, one new thing to do every single day. Try to find yourself one activity, just one, into the following year. A whole year. You got a whole year to do it. Find yourself one activity that you would love to do that you've never done. Never done. Why? Because you've been too shy to do it, or because you didn't really feel like doing it. It could be a dance lesson. I don't care what it is. It's ballet, it's art, it's singing, it's dancing, it's writing, it's tarot, whatever is good for you. Whatever it is that you've been wanting to do that you haven't done. Make something exciting out of every single day. And there are many challenges in life, and there are many, and I know we all have them. You have them, I have them. You guys talk to me about your problems. Sometimes I talk about mine, but not all that much. But we all have some. We all do. Gazelle, you don't know, but I was into a relationship for like 19 years. I've been in separation with my ex for like almost 2 years now, and we've been in court for almost 2 years. For like a zillion different kind of things. But you know what? You take it as it is. You take one thing at a time. You move on forward. You try to find the spin. You try to find the good side. You try to find your way out. There's always a way. There's always a way that makes things better. And there's always a positive twist. But it all depends on what is good for you. So always try to look for something that is good, even if it's tiny. I don't care if it's, I ate a cookie today and it made me happy. So that's what I have to say towards it. Yeah. Oh, you're such a sweetie pie. I appreciate it, my love. Oh, sorry. Sorry for what? Oh, sweet Lord, no. Oh, about my 19-year-old. No, it was horrible. Oh my God, don't worry about it. Look, you see, the good spin out of it, Gazelle, is I have 3 beautiful children. I've learned a lot of things. I have a nice house. Like, I'm good. I'm good in life. I got no problems, sweetie. And I now know more what to look for, what I want. I got good people into my life. I'm good. Don't worry about it, sweetie. There's no problems whatsoever. What I'm saying is, when life throws you lemons, you make yourself some lemonade. But sometimes it's difficult to find the jar to put the lemonade into it. And sometimes it still tastes sour, and you got to add more sugar, more sweetness to it. And it's difficult to find it sometimes, but you always end up finding it. I promise you. So yeah, all that to say, we all have issues, and I have a perspective when I'm in my car, whatever, I'm walking, and I see people pass on by, and you never know what's going on into their life. You never know. You never know. You know what happens. My dad passed away this year, like within 4 weeks, 5 weeks, very suddenly. You never know what life is going to bring. So try to do the best that you can every single day. Just try to find your happiness. And don't, that goes for everybody. Try to find that little bit of happiness every day. My dad told me that also. He said, onto his dying bed into the hospital, he said, you know what? Life is short. Just make it best. Live your best and make yourself happy. And I agree. So I'm going to give his words of wisdom along to you guys. Let's do what we can with it. Yeah, I'm good where I am now. What is that? Why are you sticking me into a box? Oh, well, you got a kitty cat. You got a kitty cat. You know I'm good. I'm good. Look. Yeah. I'm good. I've got 2 kitty cats. I've got 3 beautiful children. I have my mom. I have family. I have 2 men. 1 which is complicated in my life, but I do have 2. I know I have 1 too many. Hey, it is what it is. No judgment. That being said, let me get to you, sweetie. So, why is life throwing you all different kind of curveballs, right? Well, there you go. I know, Hanson. What do we got? What do we got? Life is... Oh, wait, hold on. I think I got a kitty cat at my door talking about a kitty cat. Hold on. I think it's Max. Max, es-tu là? Il est avec toi? Il est où, Maxou? Ah, ok. Ben, je vais garder ma porte ouverte. Attends, il est peut-être dans la chambre à chouette. Maxou! Alors, il doit être encore dans le sous-sol. Okay. I do not have Max. Max is not there. Alrighty. Okay, so no Maxou. Sometimes I can be nasty. What is that? Life is, it is. I know. Life is a box of chocolates, Forrest Gump. I hated that movie. I was forced to go see that movie in high school by my English teacher because I do live in Quebec. So yeah, and by English teacher, I was in advanced English. And we had to go watch this movie. I didn't want to watch it. I did not like the movie. I was young at that time being. Still not my type of movie, but it does have a lot of beautiful lessons into it. That being said, life is a box of chocolates. Just pick the right chocolate. If you don't like it, spit it out, throw it out. Take another one. That being said, don't eat the chocolate, swallow it, and live with it. No, get rid of it. All right, what I'm going to say over here is this. And Gazelle, if you ever do need to talk, send me an email. Honestly, send me an email. It's okay, sweetie. I'll write back to you. No questions, no nothing. Just send me an email. Now, what's up with life? Life for you. It's about choices. It's about choices. There's a lot of heartbreak. There's a lot of suffering. You need to plan. You need to plan, sweetie. You need to be the leader into your life. You need to give yourself respect. You need to put things in control into your life is what you need to do. But you also need to have people that are very supportive around you. You're very supportive of other people, but you don't have as many people that are supportive of you and what you're doing. And it's like if there are some people around you who do not necessarily believe, they don't believe the same thing as you. And that creates some problems sometimes. I know you've seen it many times, and I know you like it, Juanson, but I don't. But I still love you. I need you to be surrounded by more people around you that love you, sweetie. I do. I really, really do. So surround yourself with really, really good people. Now, when you're asking, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? You're currently into somewhat of a transitional phase. You're into a place at this moment where you are meant to heal, where you are meant to learn, where you are meant to realign. And I do say realign because I feel like you a little bit got off of your path. I need you to put yourself back onto the path. I know you're going to ask me, how do I get back onto it? You're just going to get back onto it. You'll see. It's like I haven't gone onto a bike for a really long time. Just get back onto the bike. Things will be okay. Follow your heart and you will be back onto the right path because you're a little bit off of the path at this moment, which is not a problem. There's multiple paths, but the main one that you're supposed to be onto, you're a little bit off it. At this moment, you're most likely feeling a little bit disconnected. You're feeling a little bit unsure, and you're probably questioning your place. Why you're here, what you're up to, what you're doing, what's the point of this, why, just why the suffering, why everything goes along with it. But what you need to know is that all those whys, all those questions, all those questionings, they're not setbacks. It's a spiritual recalibration. What you're actually being guided to do is the following. I'm not going to tell you, like I said, I'm not going to tell you. I know what your path is, but I'm not going to say it to you. Because if I say it, then what's the point? It's too easy. You have to figure it out. That's your point. That's your blueprint. It's the one that you made before you came on down because you made a blueprint. I need you to step away. These are my cues. Step away from old cycles, from old patterns. Release the connections that are no longer good for you. You know those ones that hurt, that annoy you, that are left in suspense, that give you no good. Those ones. People that you keep around you, but they shouldn't be around you. Those ones. All those ones. You don't need them. Get rid of them. I need you to discover a little bit more your inner voice. I need you to identify who you truly are. At some point in time in the last 8 months, I'm getting the number 8. In the last 8 months, you've lost bits and pieces of who you are into your identity that need to be refound. But they are no longer the same than what they were. They are modified and changed. So I need you to find yourself again. Again, how do you do that? Listen to yourself. Listen to your heart. Prepare yourself for a new beginning that's going to require a new emotional maturity, a new clarity. That's going to bring you to different levels. That's going to open the new doors. That's what's going to put you back onto that path that I told you that you were a little bit off of. So what's actually coming your way? Positive changes, stability, slowly but steadily. It's not going to happen in a week. But there is a turning point that is approaching for you. There's going to be a break into the stagnation. So you can expect a shift in destiny. Things are going to start to move into your favor. However, you need to work on what I said. If you don't work on what I said, this is not going to happen. This is happening because you're doing what I said. Not that I want you to follow my orders, but it is spiritual advice. You do what it is that you want and what you think is good. You take it and you modify it to your own good. What I will say is there is this shift coming towards you. There is improved financial stability and there is a possibility for career growth coming your way also. There is a more meaningful connection or relationship that is going to be more balanced, and that's going to go both ways. You're both going to want this. That is more coming on up, I'm going to say, probably around the month of May or June. There's a lot of clarity after confusion coming your way, and there's peace and relief from all the heaviness. So the universe is clearing that space for something that is better aligned for you. Patience is needed. Trusted, needed. You are so much closer than what you think. So what you need to know at this moment is that you are being upgraded. Do not fear the pause. Do not fear the moment that you're into. You're meant to pass through it. You're not into your wrong place. You're meant to be where you are. What you're doing is you're preparing. And what you lost or what you believe you may have lost is being replaced with something that is greater, something that is better. Okay? So that is what is going to be super important for you, sweetie. So yes. So what I'm going to say towards you is that let me know if you have any other questions or if that all makes sense. What is it you say? Even your family. Oh, thank you, Watson. I'm going to be back to you, sweetie. I'm going to go and look at all that, sweet love. Oh, you have never seen the movie. Oh, it's worth to see it though, Watson. I didn't like it, but it's worth it. I do. I love Tom Hanks. No, it's a good movie. It's just not much me, but it is a good movie. Anytime you try to do it, some energy stucks to you. Okay. What I would like you to do, Gazelle, if you're willing to do so, is send me an email. And I would like you to let me know what energy you feel is stuck to you. What is that energy that you feel? Write it to me. I'll give you some energy work to do, and I can do some energy work for you to try to release that energy. But I do need to have more clarification upon the energy that is very heavy or that you feel is sticking around you, and I need to know what kind of work you're trying to do, how you're doing it. So please send me an email. You sent me an email last night? Hold on, sweetie. Hold on. Did I write back? I do not see any sent messages towards you, and I do not see any messages from you. Maybe you went into my spam. Hold on. I do not see you here neither. Could you resend to me what it is that you sent to me? You sent it last night, you said. Okay. Send it back to, go back into your sent and send it back to me, please, because I don't see you into my spam. I do not see that I sent you a message out neither. So send me a message. Let me know what is actually blocking you, and I'll try to help you out. Okay. I'm sorry. I did not reply. I don't see it. I was into my email at this moment. Send that out to me, sweetie. Okay. And I'll get back to you. I promise you, my love. And I am sending you much love, sweetie. Hold on just one tiny little second. What is that? Oh my God, what deals you got there, Juanson? What the heck? What is that? Okay, hold on. Okay, just one little second. I'm just gonna go and do something. Just give me 1 second, guys. Okay, there you go. Just give me 1 moment, okay, guys? Just 1 little second. I just have to do something. Watson, I'm going to let you entertain for a second, okay? No, this is the one. Okay, hold on. Oops. Okay, I'm going to look at this later. Okay, I'm coming towards you, sweetie. I'm going to be coming towards our beautiful just Janelle. So just 1 second. Okay, I'm going to look at that later. Okay, I'll be back with you, Juanson. Okay, so just Janelle. Hi, sweetie. Hold on just 1 moment. You are right over here. Ooh, you sad? What did I say? I don't know what I said. Did I say something I'm not supposed to? I don't know what I said. Anywho, I'll be back with you. Did I say something? I don't know. What did I say? No, I don't actually want to get a feel for them. Hold on, Juanson. I'll be back with you. But it's all good what you sent me. It's all good. Okay, so we're gonna go and see over here just now. But I'm not sure that you actually sent me all of them. I think you sent me like 3 of them or something. Okay. Oops. I'm just gonna log back into my account. 1 moment. Okay. Perfect. Oops. Okay. Just now, sweetie. I don't know what you're singing. I don't know. It's expeliotus. Even the sound of it is quite atrocious. Okay. Energy for the month of December. Anything coming your way new in love? Let's go see. Hold on. Let's go like that. And let's go see. Watson, 5 minutes is going to be your deadline, sweetie. Emily is next, followed out by Pete Grace. So Janelle, what do we have for 12? Energy for the month of December and what is coming in love. All right. You're gonna feel love is unfair. I hate to say it. It's like it's unfair. It's like it's not going. It's moving. It's changing, but it's not giving you what you want. I feel like the month of December in love is a month of healing. I feel like it's a month of renewal. I feel like there's alignment. I feel like there's a certain I'm going to say emotional balance. You're going to be feeling lighter. You're going to be feeling more hopeful. You're going to be feeling more connected to yourself. But I feel like a lot of it is just changes and renewal, but not necessarily giving you that new love. I feel you're happy. I feel like you're on your way towards it, but I don't see it. I see changes. I see movements, but it's like if that love is not coming on in towards you. So I feel like there's a release of old emotional weight. I feel like there's opportunities for you to grow. I feel like there's new clarity, new inspiration. I feel like you've got more peace. I feel like you've got this beautiful glow, this beautiful energy around you. And I feel like people see you differently, and you're stepping into a version of yourself that is more confident. But I do not necessarily, like, I see related to work, things are good, finances, it's good. All those things are good. But in love, I'm actually going to have to say I feel like things are a little bit more stagnant. I feel like you do have somebody entering into your life. It is somebody who is new, but I feel like they're coming like in February or March. They're not coming in December. I feel like this person, you're going to have like extreme, very strong chemistry towards them. I feel like they're going to give you a romantic invitation, but it's not quite right this moment. So it's soon, not just quite right away. So but I'm going to say the month of December could open different little paths for you onto the romantic cycle. People who could bring excitement, could be fun, could be passion. It could be one of those friends that you just kind of have you just have fun with these people. It could be that. But an actual relationship into the month of December, I don't see it. Nobody seems to be able to give you what it is that you're looking for. You're not looking maybe into the right places. I see that more happening later on, like I said, maybe late winter, beginning spring. So yeah, I'm going to say somewhere around the month of March is where this is coming on through. And that's where I see there's going to be a shift. Until then, I just kind of feel like it's people coming in, coming out. They could be fun, they could be interesting, but nothing necessarily long term. I feel like the rest of your life is doing quite well, but that, I feel like we're shifting. It's not bad, we're just really shifting. Oh yeah, you were definitely entertaining. You were doing good. You were doing good. Yeah, so you're back, Diane. Yes, what's your question? Gazelle, you can ask it right away. Just post it into the chat. I'll answer you, my love. What's your question, sweetie? So, yeah, no. Yeah, self-love, definitely. I mean, but even self-love, you could have fun with other people. It could be nice. It can be fun. It can be super exciting. And you can work onto yourself into the meanwhile. One doesn't exclude the other. It just means that something that is very stable and strong is not quite right away because you're working onto yourself, but you are happy along the way. You're not sad and depressed. You're happy. You're moving along. Things are good. So I'm going to say an open energy that's going to bring somebody good towards you, but after the holidays. I'm sending you much love, my beautiful sweetie pie. And I shall see you soon, my love. Thank you for waiting so patiently, sweetie. It's my pleasure, my love. Happy Thanksgiving to you, sweetie. Gazelle, you can post your question. I am going to go and see Emily. Into the meanwhile, then I'm going to go and see P. Grace, and I'm going to come and see you. Okay? Anybody who is here at this moment who is joining us, unless you're a soul family member, the donations are going to be closed for tonight. Okay, sweetie pies? Okay, let me just go into PayPal. Okay. I do have a list over here too, so I'll get to it in just a few moments, but just 1 second. Okay, here's our beautiful Emily. Nice to see you, sweetie. The list is still good and still up to date, Hanson, so we're all good unless a soul family enters on in. So here we go for our beautiful Emily. After Emily is going to be P. Grace, and then I'm going to come back and see you, Gazelle, and I'm going to go and see Big Cleo. So Emily, did I put a timestamp? No, I did not. You're going to be at 125. Oh my God, not if you want me inside of your nightmares tonight. Oh, sweet Lord. Oh, beautifully said, I do have to say. Okay. Okay, so how does he feel? How does he feel after meeting today? His intentions and next actions. Pete Grace, if you're here, please let us know. Otherwise, we'll leave you a timestamp, and you want to know what's going to be, well, what happened into your past life. I got you, sweetie. So we do have over here a Hierophant. We don't want to play. This person doesn't want to play games with you, sweetie. Honestly, I feel like the energy that is coming on through is that the meeting was. It was nice. It was nothing overboard. It was nothing like ooh la la crazy, but it was warm. It was comfortable. It was like a nice little emotional reconnection to you. I feel like seeing you brought a sense of peace, but also brought a sense of reassurance. Almost like if he remembered why he cares so much. And there's a very, very soft energy of admiration and that feeling that he can be himself when he is around you, but without any pressure. And I know that that sounds kind of crazy, but that is something that is so natural and beautiful, to be able to be yourself around somebody without playing any games whatsoever. I do love that. So I feel as though he is replaying, I'm going to say, different moments into his mind. I feel like he's noticing little things, your smile, your tone, the way that you made him feel, the way that you made him feel seen. You know how it is. It's like you're wondering, you come back from this day and you're like, what did you think about me? How did things go? Exactly. He's doing the exact same thing. So what you are asking me, he's kind of mirroring onto his own side. So this is really about knowing what's going on. What are you thinking? So he's replaying all different kind of things. He's wondering. You made him feel like he was seen, like he was safe. And I feel like that interaction was one that was emotionally important. I feel like you made this person feel like they're very, very grateful to have you into their life. As for the intentions, I feel like we're still building. I feel like we're still building something that is real, something that is stable, not something that is temporary, not something that is casual. I feel like he wants to grow this connection slowly but meaningfully. And I feel like he's thinking about how to kind of show up into a better way than he did into the past. So, there is a desire for a partnership. There's also a desire for an emotional closeness. And I don't feel like he doesn't want to lose this connection. This connection is very, very important for him. He is definitely seeing long-term potential. He is beginning to see the next steps into his seriousness within this also. So I feel like these are all different kind of things that he's working on. Into his next actions, I feel like you're going to be able to see him putting more consistent effort. I feel like you're going to see that he's going to reach out more frequently. I feel like he's going to try to create more opportunities to spend more time with you. I feel like he wants to be able to show more emotional sincerity through his actions, but not just through his words. So there is communication that is coming. There is a message. There is an invitation. There is something that he is going to say towards you that's going to make you know right away that he wants this to grow. So I'm going to say continue to take things one step at a time. Let him show you his actions, what he wants, what he desires. You don't have to chase him. He is already there. He is already moving closer to you. So you need to know that his intentions are moving towards you, wanting to be with you. Your intentions are moving also. Nothing is all that clear. Nothing is all that outsaid, but we feel it. We feel like we're comfortable. We feel like we're good. We feel like we want to continue this, and we feel like we want to make something that is more stable. So you will have more communications. more different kind of signs that are going to be coming from him to show to you that he truly does care and he truly does want this. I'm going to say for the rest of it, it's really just a little bit of this question of timing. Let the beautiful timing do what is necessary to do within this. I'm getting into the messages. I know you didn't ask them, but hey, why not? You already know how I feel towards you. A definite. This I can't show too much. Look, I'll take off the X. Okay, it's the sexual stuff. Definitely open to different type of compromises, whatever is necessary to make this connection move on forward. And a nice I want you. So I'm going to say continue to move on forward within this. It's looking nice, beautiful, strong, loving. I'm liking the energy, sweetie. Enjoy it, my love. Pete Grace, let's go see for you, followed out by Gazelle. Gazelle, did you post your other question? You didn't, sweetie. Oh, is there any change on his feelings? Oh, let me go answer you right away. Any changes? Here we go, sweetie. I'm going to go and see Pete Grace. Pete Grace, can you let me know if you're here? Gazelle, you're next. Well, you're next. You're right now. Let me go and see. Any changes into the feelings? My inner self is saying a no for the moment. We have the moon. We're hiding a lot of feelings. Page of Wands. And this one is going to be over here with the Fool. The Fool is coming in reverse. So for the moment, we're still hiding all those feelings within. Sometimes we do think about making some movements towards you, but ultimately we're into a place where we choose to just not do all that much. So I'm going to say the feelings haven't changed. The motives or the intentions haven't changed. We're still stuck into a place where there's no movement. We still have the desire. We still have wants. We still have thoughts, but we're keeping everything hidden within. We're not wanting to expose our true feelings because we don't know how to react and we don't know what to do. It's a tough place, my love. It's a tough place, sweetie. And don't forget to send me that email, okay? I'm sending you much love, sweetie pie. Pete Grace, you are next. I am going to put you at 132. Big Cleo and Juanson are going to be following on through. It does, right? Love you, my beautiful Emily. Happy Thanksgiving to you, sweetie pie. Gazelle, my pleasure, sweetie. What is that? Goodbye, you stubborn page. What is that? What are you doing, Juanson? Oh, my dear Lord. Okay. Oh, we do have our beautiful Joy, who was before Big Cleo also. I got you, Joy, sweetie. Yeah, I know. You mentioned about having somebody who's a friend along the way, right? Yeah, I saw that. I saw it pass on through, kind of scroll on by. Okay, so Joy is next, followed up by Big Cleo. Then we're going to go and see Juanson. If anybody has any questions or anything for the weekend, I do readings onto the weekend, but they are into an undisclosed live. So you have to go through PayPal, post your questions, and you will receive a link with your answers. Otherwise, we'll see each other on Mondays for those who do not go through that way into the weekends. But if anybody does have anything and you really have to reach on out, not a problem. I'm always there for you. Gazelle, I will reply to you tomorrow. I will await your email whenever it does arrive, okay? Okay. Okay. So here we go. Let's go and see what I've got for you. All right. So just one little second, I'm begin with you. No, you haven't. You are onto the list. I don't know if you can see the list into the super chat. I have I'm on P Grace at this moment, then I'm going to see Joy, and then I'm going to be with you, sweetie. So I will be with you shortly. I'm going to say in about maybe 10 minutes, my love. I'll leave you a timestamp, no doubt about it, sweetie. I'll be with you shortly. So just a few seconds. So, who were you into past life? What was happening for you? Just one moment. My PayPal is frozen. Just one second. Okay. Did I put a timestamp? Yeah, I did. No, I didn't. Yes, I did. I put it at 1:32, but I know we're not at 1:32. Okay. I don't know if you remember anything from your past life. Past lives can be crazy, you know. Juanson has been a squirrel. He's been in a lot of things. He's been in a lot of things. A lot of things with a lot of roles. Juanson's like a fine wine, getting better within time. Okay, so that being said, for you, my love. Okay. You've had many past lives, but the one that seems to be standing out towards me is one that is mid 1600s, so somewhere around 1650, something of the such. I feel like you were in Europe. I'm going to say somewhere around Northern Europe, near the coastal regions. And I see ships. So you could be around where there's like trade ships. I feel like these trade ships were coming from distant lands. Your soul has a lot of strength and a lot of curiosity at that moment in time. I don't know if you're he or she at this moment in time, but you're not always necessarily onto the same gender in past lives and everything of the such. Into a past life, you were known as somebody whose name I believe is Elera. I see Elera. I know it was your name. You were born into like a modern type of circumstance, but you were highly intelligent. At that point in time, I feel like you were more of a herbalist, of like a healer, and you worked into the local community. You helped a lot with people when they needed remedies or they had illnesses or they were misfortunate. You helped a lot into that. I don't know. I see you working with like oils and balms and all those things. Sometimes you were misunderstood. Sometimes you were misunderstood. Your personality was one of that was more, uh, you were very intuitive, you were very compassionate, you were very connected to like tides and moons and stars and those kind of things. You were perceived by others as being very mysterious and wise and quiet and a little bit observant. You were a little bit like a hermit at that point. But people did trust you. But some people were scared of you because you did work with herbs and medicine and all those things. Into your past life challenges, I feel like you had your own thoughts, like you were your own independent thinker. But I feel like sometimes you were judged or accused for forbidden knowledge because you were somewhat of a healer. Um, you lived a lot of your adult life being into two different worlds, revered, but like people loved you and they looked upon you, but you were also misunderstood. If you want to do somewhat of a connection between your past and your present life, you probably do have an ability at this moment to help people through emotional storms or even just really good within yourself within it. You're probably very close or very sensitive into energy, intuition, spiritual matters. Sometimes you feel like you're not understood whatsoever. Um, into your past life, you learned a lot of wisdom. You had a lot of transformation. Your soul lesson was about courage to stand into your truth. And I feel like today, if you want to have a correlation or a liaison between both, it's about your free expression. It's about reclaiming your voice. So basically, into a past life, you were a healer. And now I feel like you're returning to kind of guide others into a different kind of a way. It's what I'm seeing for you, sweetie. Yeah. You were in London playing around. Yeah, you were you were playing with a nanny, all right. Yeah. You're so funny. You're so funny, sweetie. It's my pleasure. Pete Grace, I'm sending you much love, sweetie pie. The best that I can say for you is into a past life, you were somewhat a little bit misunderstood, but you were so very essential and you had a very big heart. You had a lot of knowledge. People did misunderstand you, however. But I feel as though today it's about reclaiming that voice that you've always had, but people maybe didn't necessarily always listen to you or open on up towards you. So I'm going to say the best thing for you is to say what you need to say and to be heard into that kind of way. And I say it into the most respectful way. There's good ways of saying things and there's bad ways, but you're definitely a healer. You were one into a medicinal kind of a way. Today, you're probably one that is more onto a healing or emotional kind of a level, different. Yeah. Joy, sweetie pie. I'm sending you much love, Pete Grace, sweetie. Joy, it is your turn. Be clear. You're going to be on up next. So, what to expect with Tony? That hits home, right? You've got it, sweetie. Reclaim yourself. Reclaim your home. You've done so much to for so many people. It's about you finding yourself right now. Yeah, you were naughty. You were Juanson. Pete Grace was not a naughty apothecary. You were. Completely different. Not the same path. Not at all. Juanson, you're like our little squirrel. Okay. Hold on. Yeah, go take your cup of coffee. Okay. So we are going to go and see our beautiful Joy. We're going to leave a timestamp. Big Clay was going to be next. Then we're going to go and see Juanson. So hold on. All right. Okay. So Joy, sweetie. What's happening? You're meeting in 2 weeks? I like it. 2 weeks is not that far. The energy around Tony. What do we got? Energy around Tony. Okay. I feel like the energy around Tony is a little bit curious. I know. It's curious, but it's cautious. But there's interest. I feel like he's aware that meeting you could be very significant. Though I feel like he's trying to figure out his approach. Like there's a potential for a warm and very respectful type of connection. But I feel like he's going to take a couple of little steps before actually saying anything. Like, I don't want you to think that within the following 2 weeks, you guys are going to meet each other and everything is going to be expressed, everything is going to be said. And no, I don't see that. I feel like there's interest, but I feel like it's slowly growing. And I feel like we're not saying everything right away. I feel like we're taking our time to do so. Now, the likely next actions, I feel like there's observation. I feel like there's engagement. I feel like Tony is likely to reach out before you do meet through messages, social media, conversations. I feel like he's going to be getting to know you a little bit more, but he's also going to be kind of testing the waters. Now, we do have an intent to connect. Like he has a great interest in getting to know you. And I feel like he wants to make his intention clear, but he's definitely going to wait till date 2 or 3 before doing so. Now, if I say he's going to wait until date 2 or 3, that means that you're probably going to have more than 1 date, right? The first date is going to be a little bit of an introductory kind of one. It'll be nice, it'll be fun, it'll be everything of here and there, and it's going to be all good. But I feel like there will be other dates that are going to be following. If you're looking for any type of information from him, you're not going to get it before date 3 or date 4. The first meeting dynamics when you meet in approximately 2 weeks, I mean, he's going to be polite. He's going to be attentive. It's almost like going, I'm not going to say it's almost like going for a job interview because that sounds boring, but I see him being very, very like straight and very, like I don't see him being perverted or getting into different kind of things that he's not supposed to get into. So I feel like he's going to be attentive and cautious is a more YouTube friendly term. He might be a little bit nervous. He's definitely going to be intrigued. I feel like you have a very strong energy, and that energy is beautiful. It's powerful. It's not for everybody. It can kind of scare some people. So I feel as though you've got a very powerful energy. Like you know what you want, you know what you're moving on forward to. So just put a little bit of that into a little dosage so you don't scare him away. All right. My guidance for you is that, but also be open and be yourself. Just don't push too much towards anything. Let him push towards you. Your energy is going to help him feel more comfortable. Watch out for the small signs, the smiles, the little gestures, the light conversations. All those things are going to show that he is indicating that beautiful interest towards toi. So patience is going to be key over here. He's going to take little steps, but the connection is going to potentially kind of deepen between you guys. Like I said, I see 2 to 3 to 4 different meetings. After that, I feel like it's still a little bit into the gray zone. So I'm going to say we're going to have to wait until you get there. Basically, the next actions are going to be curious but measured, leaning towards a certain engagement into the following 2 weeks. You'll have more clarity, but not too much, just enough. The connection's going to be good. The connection's going to be strong. It's going to be passionate. Socks, maybe the first time. Definitely the second, but maybe the first. So yeah, I feel like it's going to go quite well. I like the naughty apothecary. Seriously, Watson. You're hilarious. I love you. Honestly. Okay, Big Cleo is going to be the final reading, and you're going to be at we're going to put you at 151. Big Cleo, did P see your latest reel? Did he see the latest one? It's not the same question you asked me once and you asked me to repeat it. I think you're asking me a third time for the same one. I shall go answer you and I will take the cards out. But the last 2 times was a no. This time also, Page of Swords, reverse position, 3 of Cups. He's busy. He's busy, my sweet love. Our Magician also coming on through in reverse position. It's a no, my love. Did he see your last one? No. Would he like to? Yes. But is he just kind of busy doing other things? I'll say yes. Don't be biased. Oh, what did you say into your comments? What is your comments? Hold on. I'm looking for your comments, but I don't see them. I don't see anything at this moment. If there's anything that I need to know, let me know. I don't see anything into the chat as I'm kind of going on through. But into did P see your latest reel on Facebook? I'm seeing a no. Not because he didn't want to, just because he couldn't. I feel like he was busy doing other things altogether. So it was like a non-possibility. He was around other people at this moment in time. Yeah. But if there's anything I need to know, let me know. I don't see it. No, I'm truly asking, did P see your latest reel on Facebook? Yeah. And that's the answers I'm getting. It's a no. Oh, that's why you asked me. Oh, okay. No. I'm looking. I'm like, where's the information I'm missing? No, he didn't see them, sweetie. This is the actual question that I asked. Your other questions are in PayPal. I'm not in PayPal. So the Magician is in reverse. Our Page of Swords is in reverse. And our 3 of Cups. The reason why he has not seen it is because he is occupied. I feel like he's either with friends, he's doing something else, he's with other people, and he did not see it. So it's not like he didn't want to see it. He didn't see it, didn't have the occasion to do so. So for the moment, it's a no. Yeah. But thank you for specifying to me. Because here I am wondering, what are you wanting to... I thought I answered that question. But no, it's a no. Again, not because he didn't want to, but because he's occupied doing other things, which is something that's completely different. Watson, sweetie pie. Hold on. Let me just go see something a second over here. I'm very curious. That's not where I want to go. Watson, I'm coming to see you, so just 1 second. Hold on. I'm going to be with you in just a second, okay, Watson? Okay, I just want to try to see something, but let me do this. Okay, hold on, Watson. I'm confused. The pop art tarot deck is nice. I like it, Watson. I really do. Pop art tarot deck. What the heck is that? I've seen something of this such onto Etsy. Yeah, hold on. Okay, just let me do this. Okay, anyways, I'll get back to it. Just one moment. All right. I'll get back to you, Watson, in just a few moments. I'm going to go into your reading because otherwise it's going to take me too long to do whatever the heck it is that I want to do. Goldilocks? What is that? Okay, let me go see. Let's go and do this. And let's go over here. Okay. So, oh, it could be. I don't know. I'm gonna look at it in a second. I'm gonna go and look at it correctly because my brain's like all over the place. I can't concentrate. Hold on. I'm gonna go and spy onto them. Let's get to your reading to begin with. General life energy altogether. Okay. Okay, Sweetie Pie, from what I can see over here, I feel like you're a lot into a place that is very reflective, very evolving, very open to a lot of growth. I feel like there's a lot of thinking about your path, your goals, your emotional balance. I feel like there's a sense and there's a readiness to release those old patterns and to make space for those new opportunities. I'm going to say stay strong, continue into your insightfulness, Challenges there will still be. There'll be occasional self-doubt. There'll be even tendencies to overthink different type of decisions, but trust the process and stay really attuned to your intuition altogether. In love, I'm going to say love is kind of stirring gently. Yeah, like there's potential for romantic connection, for a deepening of existing bonds. I feel like it requires a certain honesty, but a certain openness also. I feel like at this moment you're very heart-centered. I feel like you're very hopeful. I feel like you're slightly a little bit cautious. I feel like you need to be clear about your desires, about your intentions, about your vulnerability. I feel like your vulnerability is going to bring a certain connection towards you. But balance is going to be needed balance is needed to avoid overextending anything that could be emotionally too much. So your outcome energy is to be authentic towards yourself, to let love grow steadily, but very meaningfully towards you. So basically what you need to know is that keep on into the self-love, cultivate your inner peace, and your confidence is going to attract a lot of good things towards you. Patience is going to bring clarity. Things are moving, but not everything is very instant. And listen to your intuition because it's a beautiful guide towards you. So you are entering into a period where there is personal and emotional growth, where love can blossom and it can change and it can open on through. But you need honesty, patience, and self-awareness. So that's what I'm getting into love, and that's what I'm getting within your general energy. So I'm basically going to say a lot of beautiful possibilities towards you, my love. Just keep your energy always completely open. As for how is you know who doing today, we're going to go and figure that out. All right. Here we go. Energy today is one that is reflective, one that is calm, one that has a little bit of lingering stress, but a little bit of mental clutter. I feel like she's trying to take moments for herself, trying to ground herself, trying to find that balance. I feel as though she has smiled at thoughts and ideas of you. I feel like she's appreciating your presence into her life, even if she is not necessarily into the moment or into the place to be able to express it towards you openly, but her heart is open towards you at 1,000,000%. She's very curious about what you're up to, and she holds on to you into a very deep and fond kind of a way. Her thoughts about you today, she's thinking about your kindness and she's thinking about your energy. She remembers all those moments that made her feel seen and that you made her feel appreciated. She's wondering how you're feeling and how you're doing. And she's feeling a mix of admiration but also comfort towards the idea of you. But she doesn't know how to say it to you. So she would like to say to you that you're into her thoughts more than what you know. That she cares about you and she cares about how you're feeling and she hopes that you're doing well. An angel message for you. You are deeply loved and you're very supportive. Trust the divine timing and allow the heart to speak freely. Oracle. Moments of connection, even quiet ones, are sacred. Pay attention to the small signs of affection because love is present everywhere. So basically, she's thinking about you into a very warm, beautiful way. She still appreciates your energy, even if she's not necessarily around. You are seen, even from afar. Let me give you some love messages. Thinking of you makes my day brighter. You're always onto my mind, even into the quietest of moments. I love how your energy makes me feel at peace. Everything, every little thing you do stays with me into my heart, and it always feels like home. I know she's a sweetie pie. We are going to conclude the lives for tonight. Wishing sweet dreams to every single one of you, beautiful souls. Watson, I'll be back with you in just a few moments with the timestamps and everything else. So, sweet dreams, my loves, and have a great weekend. We'll see you soon.